Well, Synchro had its time to shine in the KC Cup. It's only fair that Red Dragon Archfiend takes over for King of Games. Hey guys, Sonic Smash Bro here, and although late, King of Games is done for Speed Duel this month. I really didn't want to do this, but, well, I had this happen by accident. So, Red Dragon Archfiend. I thought for a while that this was completely power crept out of the game with just how much stuff we have running around right now, like Despia, which really didn't get nerfed at all. Shadal, which basically locked out of the play in the game. Thank you, frickin' Winda. Among other things. Yeah, no, I was completely wrong. Red Dragon Archfiend is still insane. It's still as powerful as ever, it's still as commanding as ever, and with tuning him off the ban list a while ago, we got some of the full power back. Not quite the full power, because we don't have Void Ogre Dragon anymore, but even then, we still have a really good set of options. So, let's take a look at Red Dragon Archfiend once again with the skill of choice as usual. Witness why I am known as the true king. You can only use the skill's second and third effects once per duel. The first effect is just the restriction. You can't normal or special summon any monsters except for Synchro monsters and level 5 or lower Dragon or Fiend type monsters. Second effect, first activatable effect. Send a card from hand and one you control to the graveyard, then play a level 8 Red Dragon Archfiend monster from your extra deck, including Star Dragon Archfiend if you so choose, in face down defense position. Its battle position can't be changed. Third and final effect, if you control Red Nova Dragon, or if only your opponent controls a monster, set one Fiendish Chain from your hand or deck. This can be activated the same turn. Starting things off, we got Double Soul Resonator. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add a level 4 or lower Fiend monster from deck to hand, except for Soul Resonator. Also, you can't special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except for Dark Synchro monsters. If a card or cards you control will be destroyed by a card effect, while you control Red Dragon Archfiend or a Synchro monster that mentions it, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Each effect is once per turn. So yeah, this thing is insane. And so is Crimson Resonators. We have 2 of these. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If the only other monster you control is exactly one Dark Dragon type Synchro monster, you can special summon up to 2 Resonator monsters from your hand or deck, except for Crimson Resonator. Each effect is once per turn. And you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck, except for Dark Dragon type Synchro monsters the turn you activate either of this card's effects. We have our latest edition, a pretty old card, but still a really good one, the Red Resonator. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon a level 4 or lower monster from your hand. But when it's special summoned, instead, you can target a face-up monster on the field, gain life points equal to its attack points. This effect is once per turn. But it is so broken. It's the effect that matters, let's be real here. Double Bone Archfiend. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can send one other card from your hand or field to the graveyard, special summon this card. Also, you can't special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except for Dark Dragon Synchro monsters. You can target one face-up monster you control that has a level. Send the Fiend Tuner from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, increase or decrease that monster's level by 1. Each effect is once per turn. Level module, pitching tuners to the graveyard, always good stuff. Double Vision Resonator. If a level 5 or higher dark monster is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Vision Resonator once per turn this way. As for Vision Resonator's other effect, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a spell or trap card that mentions Red Dragon Archfiend from deck to hand. This effect is once per turn. Synchron Resonator. If a Synchro monster is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand, and you can only special summon Synchron Resonator once per turn this way. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target a Resonator monster in your graveyard except for Synchron Resonator and add it to your hand. That is not once per turn, by the way, so this can get really funny, if you so choose. But anyway, our last monster is the Tuning Gum. Yeah, that first effect is pointless. You can target a face-up monster you control. That monster is treated as a tuner this turn. You can only use this effect once per turn, and you can only attack with Synchro monsters during the turn you activate this effect. We don't care about that. The second effect is the only one that matters. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated, the target is exactly one Synchro monster you control and no other cards. You can banish this card from your graveyard and negate the activation. That's not a once per turn. It's so good. It's millable through Bone Archfiend. It is insane. Anyway, on to spells and traps. We got triple Crimson Gaia. We used to play 2 of these and 1 Book of Eclipse for going second into Lyrilisk. But yeah, Crimson Gaia is mandatory now. During your main phase, you get to add 1 Red Dragon Archfiend or a card that mentions it from the deck or graveyard to the hand, except for Crimson Gaia. When your Red Dragon Archfiend declares an attack, you can change all monsters your opponent controls to face down defense position. If a monster or monsters on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon a Red Dragon Archfiend from your graveyard. Each effect is once per turn. And it's still broken. Anyway, triple Resonator Call. Add a Resonator monster from deck to hand, no real restriction whatsoever. Scarlet Security. If you control Red Dragon Archfiend, destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. Very simple. As for traps, Fiendish Chain. Activate this card by targeting one effect monster on the field, negate the effects of that basic monster while it is on the field. Also, that basic monster cannot attack. When it is destroyed, destroy this card. Along with its partner in crime, the Fiendish Golem. Target one monster on the field with 2,000 or more attack points, banish it until the end phase of the next turn. Then, if you activated this card, while you control the Red Dragon Archfiend or a Synchro monster that mentions it, you can set one Fiendish Chain directly from your deck or graveyard. Last up is the Triple Red Rain. I still think we need this. It's really good, and even then we still need to see this very often. If you control a level 8 or higher Synchro monster, banish all monsters on the field except the monster or monsters with the highest level. Also, the remaining face-up monsters on the field are unaffected by other card effects except for their own until the end of this turn. If a Dark Dragon type Synchro monster is Synchro summoned to your field, while this card is in your graveyard, you can add it to your hand. This effect is once per turn. Anyway, on to the extra deck, starting with Red Nova Dragon. This card gains 500 attack points for each tutor monster in your graveyard, and cannot be destroyed by an opponent's card effects. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can target the attacking monster, banish this card, and if you do, negate that attack. That is not a once per turn effect, by the way, as I would learn kind of amusingly. During the next end phase, special summon this card banished by this effect. Next up, we have got Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. During either player's turn, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of this turn. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target a tutor monster in your graveyard and special summon it in defense position. Each effect is once per turn. Scarred Dragon Archfiend. This card's name becomes Red Dragon Archfiend while on the field or in the graveyard. If this card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard, you can special summon one Red Dragon Archfiend from your extra deck, treat it as a Synchro summon. Then if this card was sent to the graveyard as a Synchro material, for a Dark Dragon Synchro monster, you can destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls, assuming the Synchro summon successfully resolved. This effect is once per turn. Next up, we have Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. This card's name becomes Red Dragon Archfiend while on the field or in the graveyard. Once per turn, you can destroy as many special summon effect monsters on the field as possible with attack less than or equal to this card, other than this card, then inflict 250 damage to your opponent for each monster destroyed. It's originally 500, but they nerfed it because, burn OTKs. This is not a true once per turn, so if you use the effect, climb into, say, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane, tribute it to revive Scarlight, this can activate again. Really funny. The OG Red Dragon Archfiend. After damage calculation, if this card attacks a defense position monster your opponent controls, destroy all defense position monsters your opponent controls, which combos with Crimson Gaia. During your end phase, destroy all the monsters you control that did not declare an attack this turn. This card must be face up on the field to activate and to resolve this effect. Double Red Rising Dragon. When this card is Synchro summoned, you can target a Resonator monster in your graveyard and special summon it. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck, but turn you activate this effect except for Dark Dragon type Synchro monsters. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target 2 level 1 Resonator monsters in your graveyard, special summon both of them, which we literally cannot do, nor do we care. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. You can tribute one monster, then target a Red Dragon Archfiend monster in your graveyard and special summon it. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon 2 tuner monsters with the same level as each other, one from your deck and one from your graveyard in defense position. Each effect is once per turn. And so now we have our tech card of choice. This used to be Dark End Dragon, but I grabbed something better from NSR Dream recently. Buster Dragon. Most of this does not matter. I'm telling you that right now. The actual effects do not matter. The only thing that matters is the single reason why we're playing this. The fact that all monsters your opponent controls become dragon-type monsters. Why is this a big deal? Despia and Chimera. Despia requires fairy monsters for a lot of their stuff, like Condemned Dark Lord, First Dark Lord, what have you. Basically all the Dark Lord package. What are those monsters not going to be while they're on the field? Fairies. They're dragons. Chimera requires beasts, fiends, and illusions for their fusions. What are those monsters not going to be while they're on the field with this thing? Beasts, fiends, or illusions. They're all dragons. I'm gonna read off the full effects anyway, even though it's pointless from here. Once per turn, if you do not control a Buster Blader monster, you can target a Buster Blader in your graveyard and special summon it. Once per turn, during your opponent's turn, you can target a Buster Blader monster you control, equip it with a Destruction Sword monster from your graveyard. This is a quick effect. That's all pointless. We're just doing this to turn monsters on the opponent's field into dragons. So, that is it. On to the replays. And I've got a few bonus replays before the climb proper. These were actually kinda good. So you're mostly going to be seeing the same combo the entire time with some small variations. In fact, it's just so consistent that I somehow managed to open the full combo in all these replays. Also, pay attention to the win streak the entire time. You're going to notice something. So, Despia. The nerf basically did nothing to it, put it to you that way.
Why are you
Duel!
So I'm gonna explain the combo here and then speed things up during my turn.
I activate my monsters.
So we're gonna special summon Crimson Resonator, normal summon Soul Resonator. Activate the effect to search Bone Archfiend or whatever other card you might need. If you already have Bone Archfiend, you would search one of your Resonators or your Tuning Gum, whatever. Send Bone Archfiend and Soul Resonator to the graveyard with a skill to set Scar Dragon Archfiend. Flip it, and then you can activate Crimson Resonator's effect. In this case, I'm grabbing Red Resonator because I already opened Vision Resonator. You grab Synchro Resonator if you just so happen to have it. Either way, you're gonna have a combination of these. If you don't have anything else, you're gonna prioritize Vision Resonator and Synchro Resonator. Next up, we're gonna Synchro summon Red Nova Dragon. Now, whatever you do, always put this in the main monster zone. I still see people putting it in the extra monster zone for some reason. You do not do that. I only do it here this one time. You'll see it when it comes up because I knew it was game anyway.
I activate my monster. Witness why I am known as.
So now we're gonna float into Red Dragon Archfiend. Normally we'd also use Vision Resonator to chain block and search Crimson Gaia or Fiendish Golem.
The king, dark abyss unleashes its rage.
Next we make Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Activate. In this case, we search back any Resonator from the graveyard to our hand. Normally, we prioritize Vision. We're gonna special summon Vision. Use Bone Archfiend to discard a card we don't need. Activate Bone Archfiend. In this case, I target Red Nova to increase it to level 13 to deal with first Dark Lord. Most of the time, I'm targeting Abyss to reduce the level. You'll see why soon enough. Anyway, at this point, we Synchro summon Red Rising Dragon. Then, in this case, we target Red Resonator. If we don't have access to it, Tuning Gum takes priority to get, not the Red Resonator. And in this case, we have the Chain 1 Red Rising, Chain 2 Vision, otherwise Red Resonator will miss timing. Red Resonator activates, targeting Red Nova to give us a total of 10,000 life points, before, in this case, we Synchro summon the Buster Dragon. Set our back row, use the skill, get our Fiendish Chain. Also, another thing, First Dark Lord says you cannot target fairy monsters on the field with card effects. What are they not going to be on the field while Buster Dragon is in play? +4 for going second, am I right?
I activate a field. Here it comes. Fusion summon.
Coritis.
I activate my monster. I activate my monster's effect. I'll play this. I special summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect.
I activate my trap. Fiendish Chain.
Here it comes. I build
No
the
dodge for
overlay
you.
network. I activate my monster.
Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss's effect activates.
Here it comes. I activate my monster's effect.
Go ahead. Play the Aluber. We
From
don't
my
care.
hand, I activate a quick play spell. Come here.
And Starving Venom.
I activate my monsters of battle.
So he ran out of time here. Even if he had time to fricking
You've had your
copy Abyss,
but it's
Tuning Gum was
time
ready.
for my victory lap.
Because it has to target in order to actually get the copy. And even then, I also had Red Nova to just negate the attack. That's just GG. What do you do at that point? You just lose. Like, what is there that you can do? And even then, I had Bone Archfiend ready to go next turn to send another tuner to the graveyard and just end things from there. And so, Chimera. Second verse, same as the first. Same deal, same reason why we're going Buster Dragon at the end. So, I'm just gonna speed this along.
This is my... Oh shit, it's Duel!
So aside from, you know, not ending on Red Rain, we instead ending on Crimson Gaia, it's the same deal. Same song and dance. Vision, Synchron,
I activate my monster's effect!
Scarred DA, and Vision Resonator. I'm just gonna let the summon animation play out for Red Dragon Archfiend at least once.
My soul! Red Dragon Archfiend!
Because honestly, I should have let it play out the first time, but oh well. This looks absolutely fire.
From my hand,
Crimson Gaia, we'll just go ahead and search the Fiendish Golem. Resonator Call to set up the next turn. Abyss, bring back the Vision. Pitch the Tuning Gun, target Abyss to reduce level. 10k life points and a Buster Dragon, but full back row. This is actually insane.
this is my key.
So his turn comes around. Perfect, put that back for Chimera Fusion.
Here I go! I'm counting on you.
Uranian Red
I
Nova,
activate a quick
and
play
not
spell.
the Buster Dragon that can easily disrupt you. Why?
I flip over my face down card.
Here I go.
I activate my
I
trap
fusion
card.
summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
I activate my trap. Fiendish chase.
Let's just stuff that cold, shall we? One kill total. Joy.
Monster's effect activates.
And targeting is completely offline.
I'm counting on you. My monster's effect activates. All right. I special summon a monster. My monster's
Nightmare
effect
Phoenix.
activates. I activate a quick play spell.
I wanted to be ready just in case, but yeah, nothing he could have done. Buster
I
Dragon.
draw. I activate my monster. I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect. Watch this.
Let's just go Crimson
I
Gaia.
activate my monster's effect. From the ancient chasms of a lost world, rise. From my hand, I activate a continuous
And
step.
because why not?
Battle. Attack Starlight Red
Now's my
Dragon
chance.
Archfiend.
My monster's
Molten
effect.
Crimson
All right.
Flare. Attack Starlight Red Dragon Archfiend. I activate a continuous spell.
And with that in mind, Crimson Gaia is going to just activate, getting us back Red Dragon Archfiend, and you know how this goes from here.
Hot Red Dragon Archfiend here for your king. I attack you directly.
Funny Crimson Gaia, am I right?
I may have.
I'll do it.
And so last up with the bonus replays, we have Dragonic Contact. I have a lot more to say about this than I had initially thought, because this guy had such a bad list and played this so wrong for a majority of it. Mind you, in the late game, he started playing kind of smart, but it wasn't enough. Okay, so first of all,
My son. Heavy is Duel.
not a great hand, not a bad one either.
Wax apart is
Why would you set the Neos unless you absolutely have to for your combo?
Stratos' effect activates.
So, this guy plays Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. I just don't think that's a good card. I don't.
Polymerization. Here comes one of my favorites.
So, Neos and Liquid, but you make Infernal Rage right away, and you chain this wrong! People keep chaining this wrong, and I don't know why!
Activates. My monster's effect activate. Here comes one of my favorites.
You literally just do Sunrise first, search Miracle Fusion without chaining, Miracle Fusion, banish Liquid and Neos, then you go Infernal Rage. Chain Liquid Soldier first, chain Crosskeeper next if you have it, then chain Infernal Rage. So you search your Miracle Fusion, then you search your Winged Karibo, then you get your extra draws. And also, since you were able to summon this with Neos, you contribute for Aqua Neos, discard the Winged Karibo, get a hand rip before your opponent gets to play, and on top of all of this, I'm not even done yet by the way, you can just banish the Aqua Neos before it has to return to the extra deck to get Winged Karibo out from the graveyard anyway. Why would you not do that?
I activate a spell.
And why would you go Rainbow Neos turn 1? Are you...
Neos.
really?
My turn.
This is Red Dragon Archfiend you're dealing with.
From my hand.
Why would you even?
I activate a continuous spell. I said there's only I fusion summon a monster.
Casually forced to Super Poly.
I activate my monster's effect. I won't let you do that. My
Funny
monster's
Crosskeeper.
effect activates. Witness why I am known as the truth. My soul. Come on out. My specials. I activate my monster's effect.
And DD Crow off the top. Don't you love getting to draw cards on the opponent's turn?
Activate a combat. Attack. I activate a continuous spell.
Crimson Gaia, thank you, Soul Resonator.
Activate. Attack. Red Dragon Archfiend. Red Dragon Archfiend.
And we'll just casually blow up the whole board. Say goodbye to your Rainbow Neos.
Watch this. Take this.
Try to freaking go with Star DA. Kiteroid says no. Annoying. I actually am glad that RDA blew up Vision Resonator here, because I could guarantee a setup for next turn.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. I draw. Attack. Here I go. Take to the sky.
Funny, Winged Karibo.
Stratos' effect activate.
He was more concerned about the back row than anything.
My monster's effect activate now.
Not your brightest idea.
My monster's effect. Time to battle.
Because now you just casually get screwed over here.
I end my turn. Your moves. I draw. My soul. I'm set.
Now because only he controls a monster, I get Fiendish Chain.
Continuous spell.
Grab Soul Resonator.
Come to me. I activate my monster's effect. I won't let you do that. My monster's effect activate. I can take this. I activate a continue. Watch this. Come to me.
Thank you, Crimson Gaia, just casually doing its thing.
Hot red. I activate my monster's effect.
Vision grabs me Golem, and I just plan to take control.
Attack. Hot red dragon off the tuna.
And Bane gets to come up because I can just summon Red Resonator from the deck. And gain 3,500 life points back.
Oh yeah. Attack. Hit. I draw. I know you'll take to the skies. Stratos' effect.
Fiendish Chain.
Fiendish Chain. Time to hit. Time to battle.
Battle phase, let's not say we did.
My turn. Don't expect me to slow. I draw. Hot red dragon Archfiend. Bane's effect. I activate a continuous spell. Behold, as the stars.
We're gonna put good old RDA back.
The fire deep down below in the earth. Collide in a cosmic explosion to Synchro summon. Rise, Red Nova Dragon.
To this day, Red Nova still does not have a summon animation, by the way, and I don't know why. Yeah, I did just go and say, don't ever put this in the extra monster zone. It's game anyway.
Come to me. Out of my Well, you gotta do better than that.
Buddy, no matter what, Crimson Gaia was gonna activate. You played yourself one way or the other.
Out of my way. Take this direct attack.
He has Kiteroid, but it won't stop me, so he just lets this go through.
King. I attack directly.
Bunny Red Nova. Ain't no kill like overkill.
Whoa, your skills are sweet. There's only...
So now on to the climb proper. You may notice the whole time that win streak was just going up and up and up. Right? Well, we're starting off with... It's supposed to be freaking Phantasm Spiral beatdown, but really it's just stun. It's just a bunch of trap cards thrown in with just the Phantasm Spiral stuff. But yeah, this only took one attempt. And up to this point I was on a 14 streak. I end up on a higher streak than I did with Pen Magician Synchro back when this whole first came out. And that was going into pre-nerf Predaplant at the time, by the way.
Egyptian gods, I duel. It's my turn. I activate my spell card.
And so... here we go. Full combo. RDA, into Abyss, grab back a Resonator, Special Vision, touch the other one for Dragon Archfiend, target Abyss, send the Tuning Gum, reduce level,
I activate my monster's effect.
Chain Red Rising, Chain Vision, search the Fiendish Golem, Special Red Resonator, target, 10,000 life points, and I go Buster Dragon. I forget exactly why. Oh right, I was thinking it might have been maybe the old Raw skill at the time, so I'm not sure if it's like, oh, if you control a Divine Beast and then they just become dragons, so they're not Divine Beasts anymore. Terrors of the Overroot. So I decided to try something here. There's a piece of tech as to why I specifically reduce Abyss's level.
You best try harder than that. I flip over my face down card.
Red Rain, Chain Golem, target Red Nova, get it off the field for the turn. This actually caused the effect not to fizzle, but resolve, and leave both Abyss and my other level 8 of choice unaffected. Let's not say we did, buddy.
I activate a field spell. I set my ties and I'm moving. This turn was another small step towards my victory. I activate my monster. My turn. This. I saw Plot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss's effect. Now activate.
Lost Wind.
I activate my monster's effect.
Tuning Gum.
This
Put
is
in a
the
cider.
card set.
More stun.
Here's what I'll do. That won't work. I activate a field spell. I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect. From my hand, now I activate a continuous spell. From my hand, I activate my trap. I end my turn. My game is only getting I draw.
And so here we go.
This turn was another small step towards my victory. I end my turn. My monster's effect. My chance.
See stealth attack.
This is the card I set. I activate
Annoying,
my
but what can you
continuous
do?
monster's effect. Chance. I activate my continuous trap. I spec let's red Nova.
And so I decided to just go swinging.
I activate my continuous trap. I annihilate. I attack. I end my turn. You've been predicting my move. I draw. I'm moving. Here I go.
I'm actually okay with this purely because of the fact that having these monsters on the field wasn't going to help me. I needed to go Bane to get freaking Abyss back in play properly.
I activate my trap. Now's my chance. That won't work. Now's my chance. This is the card I set. I set my card face down. Now's my chance. Feast your eye. Are you sure you want to do that? I activate a field spell. Hot red Dragon Archfiend Fame's effect. That won't work. I activate my continuous hot red. From my hand, I activate a continuous spell. I set let's kneel. That
And
won't work.
yeah, he's basically
I
pain.
activate my
Soul
continuous
Resonator. Boom. Not much else to say, really. It was just stun, basically. But now the rest of these get weird. Mainly just the fact, well, you can see there we have a bit of an army coming in, again. Seriously. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, this is Fusion Dark Rays, this is probably Dogmatica style.
I
don't need
Duel! Don't expect I activate my monster's effect.
So I do mostly full combo, but I just don't use the skill for the free Fiendish Chain at the end because I don't necessarily need it on the first turn. Same combo as ever, really. Reduce level. 10,000 life points. Yeah, you're playing my game now, buddy.
It's my turn.
Attack!
I draw. Luna Light.
But this was
Collide.
Fusion Dark Rays Luna Light.
I activate Luna Light Collide. I set the pendulums. I activate Luna Light Type. This feline's here to pounce and
I
play.
flip over
Luna
my
Light
fate.
Blue Cat.
All your moves. My face down card.
I see.
And this is why we do that particular tech with Red Rain and Fiendish Golem and reducing Abyss's level.
Which is never.
I lose nothing because Red Nova comes back after 2 turns, including my next turn. And only they lose all their resources while my other 2 monsters are unaffected. I love doing that. It's so ridiculous. But now for the Sky Striker army, because the rest of this is all Sky Striker. Now, I've said many times, I think Sky Striker is personally overrated.
There's only.
And this guy proves why Sky Striker, to be fair to it, I'm gonna be excruciatingly generous to Sky Striker here. It is a very technical deck. It's very easy to make mistakes with.
My monsters have come to me. Up from my hand, I activate a continuous spell. Watch this. I activate my monster's effect.
Yeah, it's surprisingly easy to make mistakes with Sky Striker in the heat of the moment. I will say that much, but you really should be careful. Sky Striker is admittedly one of the harder decks to really get super good at. Doesn't change the fact that it's obnoxious, though. Reduce level, you know what I'm going for.
I'm setting a card.
But we end on Scarlet instead of Buster Dragon because if this is Sky Striker, Buster Dragon isn't going to help me here.
You'll see why I'm a destiny. I draw. I set. I activate a field spell. Hot red Dragon Archfiend Abysses.
Casually Abyss.
Activate. You're about to.
Screw your Area 0. Vector Blast, I take the risk, unfortunately lose the Abyss.
I activate a continuous spell. From my hand, I activate a spell.
Go ahead, Soul Resonator.
Give me your strength. I summon a monster and attack. My monster's effect.
That actually does force Ray's effect.
All your moves.
And I opt to get Scarlight off the field because honestly, Red Nova, having that on field is a bigger deal. Kinda, I'm unaffected, buddy.
Come on out. I link summon a monster. My
Shizuku, we go to end phase.
I activate my trap.
Fiendish Chain.
Fiendish Chain! I activate a continuous spell. I set a card. I'm ending my turn. Don't expect me to slip. I draw. From my hand, I activate a continuous spell. Come on out. I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect. Come on out. I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect. I knew you'd try that. Here's my face down.
Yeah, I was desperate to get Abyss back.
Feel the roar of Is that supposed to scare me? Red Dragon! I activate a continuous spell. Not gonna happen. My monsters, here it comes. My soul.
Go ahead and just do Red Dragon Archfiend.
I activate a continuous
I'll activate Crimson Gaia to force the effect.
My monsters effect activate. Come on out. Eyes, is that supposed to scare?
Kinda tries to target RDA. I'm pushing advantage as hard as I can here.
Take this. I attack Red Dragon Archfiend's effect. Activate.
Don't let Soul Resonator attack, that way it's in the graveyard for the next turn, and Starlight comes back.
I set a card.
Tries to linkage at this point, but targets the freaking jamming waves, and because it was set by multi-roll, it gets banished, so the entire effect fizzles. What are you doing? Like, nah, seriously, what are you doing? Read your own cards, dude. Oh man, again, I get it. Sky Striker is easy to make mistakes with, but come on. This was honestly the scariest of the three, purely because there was actually one turn that I played completely wrong.
Carly.
I'm so pleased.
Duel! Don't expect I activate my spell card.
So, same basic combo as ever. The only difference is I can't get to the 10k life points because I drew the one freaking Fiendish Chain and not something I could have used to actually get around all this. So we go Scardia, Visions, Earthbound Gaia. Okay. And you know how this song and dance goes. And Kaiju's. Just goes for Rose like that for some reason. I do never understand. Yeah, go right ahead of kinda there, bro. I don't care.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
Bunny engage.
From my hand, I activate a spell
Bunny
card.
jamming waves, but I've got soul in here, so I don't care.
Play this. I link summon a monster. I
Kigari, let's just casually Fiendish Chain that. I'm not letting that get the engage back.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. I'll play this. I link summon a monster. I activate my
Goes for
monster's
Nightmare
effect.
Venus,
Come
blows
here.
up the Crimson Gaia.
Summon a I'll play this. I link summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect.
Now, I activate my monster's effect.
Tuning Gun is gonna put a stop to that.
Here. I link summon a monster.
And then Shizuku comes
I
out.
activate my monster's effect. I end my
Don't
turn.
expect
Here's
me
where I
to
play this
slow
completely
down.
wrong.
You can do.
I draw. I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect. From my hand, I activate a continuous spell. Come on out. I activate my monster's effect.
Yeah, I clogged up my zones for no reason. This could have easily left me wide open.
I end my turn.
I'll use my deck to
Go
predict
ahead.
your eyes.
Attack.
Come out. I link summon a monster. I
Goes Kagari.
My monster's effect.
Goes Engage.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
Goes for the Afterburners.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
I know.
Jamming Waves. I pretty much have to go for Kagari here.
I activate my trap.
Read the cards, bro.
I activate my monster come out. From my hand,
Shizuku, Afterburners. I got Soul Resonator.
Appear. I summon come here. I link summon a monster.
Underclock Taker. That really should have been Zeke. That would have been scarier.
My turn.
It's my turn. I
Entertain
draw
me.
the tuna monster. Red. Have to remember, Carly.
Thankfully, that didn't go nearly as bad as it could have. That could have been really dangerous for all the wrong reasons. Hey. Anyway, Sky Striker one more time.
My son. Oh shit. Let's.
And it's the
duel.
same old song and dance once again. Can't get to the 10k life points once again, so you know the drill. If you're wondering why I'm putting all these guys in defense mode now, there is actually a reason for that. I did have a time where I got this whole board set up and ran into Duel, thinking it was Sky Striker, because, you know, Archive skill, no immediate activation. They broke through the whole board. Couldn't kill me, thankfully, but, you know,
Go ahead.
they didn't have lethal, and they ran out of time during that whole turn.
There's only
Kind of ridiculous that Duel can just break an entire board depending on battle position.
my field spell activates. Hot red dragon.
Alright, we're gonna go with this here.
From my hand. Activates.
Widow Anchor, annoying enough, but I've got Tuning Gum at the ready. So unless he had another one, it wasn't really gonna help.
I'll play this. I summon a monster. My monster's
In case of Hamp, Break Glass. Or in this case, in case of Hamp, put Red Rain.
I'll play this.
Golem to go ahead and get
My monster's
Red Nova off the
effect
field.
active. I'll play this. From my hand. Let's do this. I special summon a monster.
Go right ahead.
Effect
Target the
from my
Starlight.
hand.
That's like your worst choice. I'm unaffected anyway, but even then I don't care.
I activate a continuous spell. I activate an
Why would you
spell.
freaking waste the linkage?
I'll play this. I special summon a monster. I activate a continuous spell. I set a card face down. My monster's effect active. I activate my trap. Fiendish
End phase Fiendish Chain.
I end my
So here's what I was talking about with Starlight not being a once per turn. A true once per turn, that is.
Starlight Red Dragon Archfiend effect activates. See how absolute power play. I special summon a monster.
Summon Crimson. We'll go ahead and make the Bane. Abyss covers any effect they would have had ready.
I activate my trap card. I set Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane's effect. Rise, my
And Scarlet comes back out to activate again.
effect activates.
Why would you do that there?
Power play. Here I come. Attack Starlight Red Dragon Archfiend. Molten Crimson Flare. Will not lose.
Oh, it's over.
Feel the roar
It's just
of
over.
might. Take this direct attack.
But with that, on a 9-team streak, one of the best I have ever had in this game. Period.
Victory was in my grasp. There's only one master.
Red Dragon Archfiend
and that's
in
me.
King of Games. As you can see, this is still ridiculous. This is still extremely strong. The board presence this has. The ability to just command the field in such an oppressive way. Having a full end board of monsters, having a full end board of back row, having graveyard protection in multiple ways. No other deck in the format can really say it has all of this on the first turn and gets you 10,000 life points. The sheer power behind Red Dragon Archfiend as a deck is crazy strong. It is, without question, in my honest opinion, the best Synchro deck of the format currently. It just has so much consistency, oppression, raw board presence, the threat of, interactions from all places on the field and in the graveyard included. Plus, just being able to make Buster Dragon to shut down two of the more common fusion threats in Despia and Chimera. Or at least make things harder on them. This is just so good. There's not much else to say. This is just worth the investment. There's just really nothing else to say on that. It's so good. It's so good. It's also really fun too. Red Dragon Archfiend is always a blast. I have nothing negative to say about this except it loses to Nibiru, but Nibiru is not being played right now because Despia's summon count normally hits 4 at max, and Sky Striker is a thing. They just don't care. Like, sure, DD Crow can be annoying, as we saw with Dragonic Contact, but like, not as much as it could have been. Either way, that's all I really have to say to this. Until the next video, whatever it might be. Later, guys.